Thank you for staying with us to talk about 100 Women Who Care, 1,000 Islands. In the studio with me now happen to be Sue Steele as well as Mary Mansworth. So ladies, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doreen.
What is 100 Women Who Care?
100 Women Who Care is exactly what it sounds like. 100 women who get together 4 times a year and donate $100 each at that time to a charity which is selected
By the group?
By the membership.
Okay.
We've been together for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Sue and I happened to hear the same program 10 years ago about, I believe it was in Belleville, maybe? A similar group?
There's quite a few groups right across Canada. It's an international group, 100 Women Who Care.
Didn't it start in the States?
It started in the States with a lady who was trying to raise money for cribs for a hospital, and she came up with this concept.
Yeah.
And it just grew and grew and grew, and it's in almost every country. So we went and visited 100 Women Who Care in Ottawa.
Yes.
We did a little field trip. They met in a bar, and they were quite successful.
Okay.
So then we decided to try it here.
And it has worked, hasn't it, Mary?
We weren't sure how well it would work, but it was very successful. And we have, in the 10 years, we've hardly ever fallen below $10,000. And we're mostly 11,000. It was 10,900 this past February session.
Yes.
So over the 9 years, we've raised just under $400,000 for local charities.
That is just
amazing.
And it's not
Amazing.
we, it's not Sue and me, it's all the women in the group. It's very cooperative.
But it really, when an amount like that, $10,000 being given to an organization for a project that they, have been trying to get off the ground. I mean, that is very, very impactful.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yes.
Okay. So you meet 4 times a year.
You have to commit to coming 4 times a year.
Okay.
And commit to giving $100 every time you come. And that allows you to nominate a charity of your choice. So you can nominate, and if you're pulled or selected, you then have to make a 5-minute presentation.
We select 3 charities.
Oh yeah, we
each
select
month.
3 charities.
Okay. Who selects 3 charities? The membership?
No.
You're looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You people
All
select.
goes in a bag with names.
So the nominations come in a week before our meeting,
Yes.
and Sue and I pick 3 at random out of a bag.
Okay.
Very, very democratic. And
Well, we usually have a third person watching.
yes, we
Yes.
do.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Got to be fair.
Okay.
And then the 3 charities are posted, and the members either vote online. Since the pandemic, we've had online voting
Okay.
and online e-transfers as well for donations if people don't want to go to the meetings. And the charities are selected by the number of votes they get.
Okay, so now in between there, no, actually after the vote, okay, how do they do their pitch? You lost me there.
They have 2
I
ways.
skipped ahead.
Yeah, they have 2 ways. One is it's written
Yes.
on our website.
Okay.
So each of the 3, I think we restrict it in terms of how long their pitch is.
Yes.
And then they also do it in person.
Okay.
But you can vote ahead of time if it pulls at your heartstrings, one of them, you can vote.
You know right away.
You know right away.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But it's nice to have people make a presentation in front of everyone. I think
you
sometimes
learn.
your eyes get open to a charity
Yes.
that you haven't heard of.
Yes.
You had no idea what they did. So it's 2.
So this last April, was it April you had a meeting?
In February.
You had a meeting?
Yes.
And you presented the check to?
Sherwood Park Manor received the allocation for February.
Isn't that nice? So over the years, what have been some of your charities that you have?
We've been all over, from the Prescott Food Bank to the Brockville Food Bank to the YMCA, Interval House, Baking Play Possible, Girls Inc., Cycling Without Age, what else?
Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yeah,
Did you
there's
say
been
that?
most charities in Brockville. And we would like more charities because we hear of new ones all the time, but if somebody doesn't nominate a charity, we don't know about it.
No, you don't.
So if anybody is out there with it, well, the only stipulation is that they can issue a tax receipt. They're a registered charity.
Yes.
So some of the charities we sponsored have been affiliated to churches or other organizations that will allow them to issue
a income tax receipt.
Yeah.
Yes. And a lot of people like that idea that they can give to an organization that does.
And it also has to be a charity in Leeds and Grenville and Brockville, not outside. We had somebody nominate a charity in Africa, which was extremely worthy, but it's the money does stay within this area.
Yeah. Okay. So the voting takes place. Can you do the voting online as well? I'm
Yes,
sorry,
you
I think
can.
I missed that. You can?
And you do it right at the meeting as well.
Okay,
on your
so
phone.
if you don't happen to be able to attend the meeting, you can still make your vote.
Yes,
valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So for some people, that's a game changer because they're never free on a Tuesday evening at 6:30. So
That's it. Is it about an hour meeting? 2 hours? How long's your meeting?
about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 hours because the way it has been in the past is an hour of social.
Yes.
And then the meeting starts promptly after that, and it's about an hour by the time we get through everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you meeting?
Well,
We've moved.
to that, Sue?
You're at the
we
Wedgwood
moved to
now?
the Wedgwood. Yes,
okay,
they've
all right.
graciously given us their space, and they're wonderful hosts. They have a bar, and there is food.
Okay.
So yes, we were well received.
So when is your next meeting?
Tuesday, May 7th at the Wedgwood at 6:30 p.m.
6:30.
And we're changing our format a little bit for those who've been before.
Yeah.
We are going to have our business meeting first of all.
Yes.
From 6:30 to 7:30, and then a social hour for anyone who wants to
After.
stay on.
It's a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
yes.
decided yes. And because the Wedgwood, the residents were still dining when we got there at 6 o'clock.
It was It was close to when they, we didn't want to rush them out.
Oh,
so
heavens, no. And for people that are joining, the check is made out to
The charity.
The charity
Yes, it's
that-
not 100 women
No.
who care. It's made out to whoever the
charity.
selection by the members are.
Yes.
Right? So don't be writing out a check for 100 women
No.
who care.
hardly
Think you're
anyone
gonna-
writes a check now.
Yeah,
But
no,
you
don't do
can
that.
go online. If you're interested right now, you can go to the website, 100 Women Who Care, 1,000 Islands, and you can join and become a member. So you will receive information and emails then, and also you can vote at the next meeting. Only members can vote, so...
And you can come and visit. If you're not a member, we
Yes.
welcome visitors.
Okay.
If they would like to sort of get an idea of what's going on,
Right.
just come. I'm sure once they come, they're going to want to join
Yeah.
because it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, they want to see if it's a fit for them.
Yep.
Yes.
If it's what they thought it would
Yep.
be, and why
Yeah.
not? Ladies, I thank you ever so much for what you're doing because I think it's great.
Thank you, Doreen.
And I just each time that you're having your meeting and whatnot, I always look to see who the charities are. One last question for you. You said Sherwood Park Manor was a recipient this last time. Now, can they also put their name forward, or someone put their name forward in the next selection process? Like, how
it's
long do
every
they have
2
to wait?
years,
Not
isn't
for
it?
2 years.
Yeah.
Not for 2 years. Okay, so
After 2 years. We do have some, over the 9 years, we've a couple of charities that have received twice.
Okay.
Interval House and the Food Bank
Yes.
both have received more than once. So
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
thank you, Doreen.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.